still gotta read my chat box over here. Give me a second. I can't remember where a good spot is for chat. I think it's right there for this game. Alright. Potential conclusion for this game? I'm not 100% on that. I just know we're getting close to the end. As long as I don't get stuck or anything. So we left off right at the start of a big dungeon, it seems. Hopefully I don't kick my ass too much. I'm just gonna get thrown right into the combat. See, that wasn't a good idea for me to leave it here. So I gotta get warmed up right away. Everybody's healed. I'll just assume that I took care of all the rolls and everything. So we'll just stick with Anne for now. It's pretty easy to get into the combat with her. Her aerial combo's cool and all, but I do think having both of her stomp abilities may be better. Like that. I'm circling next. Change real quick. So, Hammer of Might. Shockwave, I think it is, yeah. And then long range we'll do Electric Fist. And we'll just leave it like that. Thank you, Midu. 118 months. It's a sub anniversary. You did resub last time. Yeah, I know your subs come through sometimes at weird times. But thank you, Midu. Appreciated it very much. I'm glad to Ariel send that one while I was live, at least. Did the PlayStation financial reports comment give me any confidence in Sony backtracking on discs? Oh, I don't think they're gonna backtrack on it. The only thing we can do is make them pay for their decision, that's about it. I can't see a damn thing on my screen right now. I like these little bat things, they look like a Dragon Quest movie. Okay, what is causing that big spell? We gotta deal with that right away. Oh, that's right. The main character got some crazy new moves. I should probably be using them. Let me just set his skills. Cyclone Blade, not really good here. Mirror Blade's really good. I mean, sadly, Double Slash is just still one of the best moves in the damn game. It's hard. It's the beginning ability, but it's still so good that I kind of have to use it. Okay, energy the church for enemy deliver a merciless blow. Yeah, that was a slow move. Lightning strike that shoots forward. Yeah, no good. Yeah, I mean, it really is just Double Slash Mirror Blade meta is the best thing.
without limits.
Wait, if this music doesn't sound like we're in some kind of final dungeon. EQC program. Let's see. So I have Eta and Zeta and Delta. Delta, Eta. So Zeta is just for him. Crouch, then unleash a wide crescent-shaped projectile and slices enemies to shreds. Jump high into the air and shoot a beam of light at the ground below. The beam will explode upon impact, injuring any nearby enemies. Fire an extremely dense, slowly moving projectile that draws enemies towards it as it plods forward. Perform a variety of kicks in rapid succession that are strong enough to occasionally pierce armor and inflict large amounts of damage. Damn, that sounds... Why do they keep giving me moves with N that just, like, I gotta take it every time. And then I find out that it's just not very good, but we gotta take that one. I love the description of this skill. Bombard an enemy with a series of 3 debilitating kicks that temporarily lower his attack and leave him crying for his mother. Damn, that's gotta be a powerful one. I feel like we gotta give him a new move. He doesn't really use abilities too much, though. But let's give him something new to play with. You want to congratulate me for beating the Batman game the other day? Have you tried playing it, Burned? You'd see what I was dealing with, even to the more extreme if you've attempted it yourself. Thank you. Hello, Chris. Especially the Ice Cape part. Yeah, there were a lot of brutal parts of that game. But I play Star Ocean game on PS5 after. I currently don't have any plans to play Divine Force. I'd probably play one of the older Star Oceans first. Oh, the pain was pretty intense in Batman. Alright, let's try Anne's new ability. Oh, I never mapped it. Shoot. Oh well. I like this song. This feels like a new battle song. Let me just maybe move the chat over because it seems like it conflicts that thing on the side there. I'm glad you enjoyed watching my suffering. Terrible games are usually best to watch other people play through.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
Alright, it's supposed to be 11 hits. It's pretty flashy looking. I like it. Even though the damage is not like the best. Hello, Tommy. Big battle. No, I'm in the cluster of that doing damage. As I thought it would be. Turns out when you have a party full of 7 overpowered characters, it ain't that bad.
You can count on me.
When we reach the deepest part of this sanctuary, we'll see a statue.
It's actually not doing that much damage. I'm kind of disappointed in it. It does very little chip damage. Looks cool, but it just makes so much more sense to use their other abilities. It's also hard to connect. I've never used a signet card, maybe once. It just lets you cast an ability that you don't normally have on the character. Yeah, we are just breezing through this stuff right now. But you know what that means. Anytime I start freely killing things easily in a dungeon, the boss is going to be ridiculous. Man, Fidel's combo is just so much stronger than End. It's crazy. Damn, again he's good. I lost all my gauge because of that. Wait, am I out of 70% healing potions? Oh, there are 5 of them. It's not a lot though. Picked this game up yesterday. Well, I hope you enjoy the playthrough. Last Hope is another one that I don't really hear too much about. I played it when it came out. I just can barely remember what the hell. I don't really remember anything about what I played of that game. All I know is I didn't get very far. Well, now I'm not going to have a reserve rush going into the boss. It keeps raking me.
Looks like I'm gaining. A warrior must continue to hold.
There's a single chest in this room. Gotta go see what it is. You know what I love about the moves in this game? They look like the kind of move where I'm sitting here like mashing on the attack button. but I'm just holding the attack button. So nice on your thumb.
Just as I expected.
Mithril rub. It's pretty good. Save points up there. This thing's gonna kill my reserve bar, so I'm just gonna use it on it. Why is it doing so much damage? Hard fight. Gonna have to main the healer. Can't trust the AI for this one. Holy crap. Damn, he just nuked for the healer. Dead. Scared I was gonna die there and have to redo the whole dungeon. Moonlight signets. Who the hell uses? Oh. Vampiric Blade. Mow down enemies surrounding you with lacerating shadows that absorb MP from each foe they scar. Not really needed. I mean, here MP is practically infinite. I'll learn it anyway, but I don't think we're really gonna use that. If I go down and across, I think there's like a hidden item over there. But we're gonna save first. There's no healing thing here. So we're gonna have to... Let's do this. Way more efficient. Alright, now MP. Alright, everybody's topped off. Yeah, I don't know if we'll find the Faithlessness and Integrity tonight. Hello, Society, I am. That can't be the boss of this area. No, there's definitely going to be another fight. Right. Oh, he actually got stunned. At least the healer's doing a much better job healing now that I put, like, the proper rolls on her for reviving and healing. Good old Mickey. Man, I mean, he keeps getting stunned. I don't know who... Oh, you know who's stunning him? Edmund. I gave him the ability to, like, stun, so he's the one that's stunning this boss, which is apparently really strong. I just have him pretty much auto-attacking. Stun. What? I was trying to rush. Oh my god. It wouldn't come out. Seemed like we were pretty prepared for this fight. What do I think about their new controller concept? I hope they do it, because that'll be a big failure. At this point, I'm pretty much just cheering for PlayStation to fail for the PS6. So any dumb decision they come up with, I'm all for it.
May the resplendent warrior maiden forged in light and flame bring tranquility to her brethren in battle. Arcadia!
This is a crazy looking field. And people still died. Alright, never using that again. How do I change who has the rush again? Shoot. I gotta hold R2. The best part of this game is when the screen gets so flashy you can't even tell what the hell is happening, but you know you're doing a ton of damage. Oh, he died right at the end. Got him just in time.
Let us rethink our strategy.
Oh, I forgot to use experience boosting if I had it. Can I go back and save? Good. I feel like there's going to be another fight, so I'm going to prepare for that.
this is the founder of...
It's said that upon discovering this temple, Haliphaidos deciphered the ancient glyphs that lined its walls,
You don't
and
say.
then proceeded to adapt them for the sorcerer's arts.
It is a big, tall statue.
Absolute genius.
Look what happens when you look up at it.
Did we hit a dead
Huge.
end?
Well, the Cygnus Celica's recesses don't get any deeper than this.
Captain!
Did you find something?
Electromagnetic waves, meaning electricity runs through this plate.
An electric current. Pardon my ignorance, but what's so special about that?
Remember, this is Fey Creed.
Whoops, slip of mine.
I think the thing that a lot of people aren't considering is like, will there be a lot of people that buy the PS6? Yes. Are there a lot of people that are going to buy the PS6 because they don't care about physical and they play digital? Yes. But one of the reasons why digital sales are so inflated is because, you know, there's the... I don't know what the right word I'm looking for would be, but like the people that buy both physical and digital, right? So like there's a lot of digital sales because people that both value physical games and buy DLC, season passes, digital only games, like indie games. There's a lot of those people make up a huge bulk of the digital sales. So when those people don't buy the PS6 because there's no physical, I'm really curious to see how that affects how that thing sells and how much money it makes. I don't think they're really considering that, especially in the beginning when there's not a lot of games for it, and the game selection's really small. It's pretty much just going to be carried by the gun and ball people. You know, the people that just play sports games and shooting games.
Is this place?
And if they don't show up strong for the launch, if there isn't a strong gun and ball launch, which I'm sure there will be, I'm sure they know exactly who they need to cater to. There's going to be multiple sports games and probably at least one or two, at least one shooting game for the launch of the PS6. Like,
Yeah.
something
This
to
definitely
appeal to
throws
that
me
crowd.
off. It's almost like we're floating above a planetoid without an atmosphere.
Clear.
Not
Right?
underneath the sanctum.
Really? Fidel, I know this place.
What do you mean, you know it?
Such a nice sunset.
I see something.
So do I.
I just assumed this thing be tinier when we got close.
Can
No,
something
it
so
only gets bigger.
wondrous exist here?
Why, sir? This is...
Yeah. This is no simulation, it's real.
Relia! Watch it!
Don't you guys love though how they finally addressed the no disc thing today, because it was a corporate statement for investors and not for the players. Like the only reason they addressed it is for the investors and not for us. Isn't that something? I went to Target yesterday and I took a photo of the PS5 aisle. There's a reason that physical sales are almost non-existent, because I swear I went down the physical game aisle
You're past.
and almost every spot was empty or maybe had one game there at the there were no games to buy. There was nothing there, so how a physical game's going to sell? The selection was the worst I'd ever seen.
To destroy, to execute orders to kill as an unthinking tool.
Who cares, I say?
Huh?
There are so many kids whose worlds are tragic. They are also much worse than yours is. It isn't how you were born that counts. It's how you act.
Thanks a lot, Fidel.
Yeah, I'll probably show it in a video or something at some point. but-
Friends. I get to be here thanks to you. But my sister's got nobody now. I know I can't do this alone.
That's the
With your
PS5.
help,
That's
though,
it. There's
I
no other
know
games.
I
That's
can.
just this little section.
Please lend your aid.
And
Together,
all
we'll
those
set
blank
things
spots, there's
right.
nothing behind them. And every section that has a game has like one game, maybe two at the most. So how are we supposed to have physical PS5 sales if that's what
Let us
physical
go.
games are like
We'll
in
save
stores right
Feria.
now?
Now! Without fail.
I now understand why Kronos chose Feycreed 4 over all other planets, but I'm still not sure why this place exists on Feycreed.
We can talk about that once we're above ground. Our communicators get absolutely zero reception down here.
Oh, that's right. With those
My Target did
shields
some, like,
erected, I
restructuring,
suppose it's
too.
only natural for communications to be
They have, like, a
affected as well.
section now
Let's
for
concentrate on leaving, then.
trading cards specifically in, like, this new part of the store with a holographic background. It was completely empty, by the way. It was nothing there. The scalpers already picked it clean. It was terrible. Not a single thing. Extinction. Seal an enemy under an enigmatic dome that explodes and engulfs anyone unfortunate enough to be in its vicinity. Alright, we'll take it. So, Reaping Spark, Lightning Blast, Deep Freeze. We'll put it Extinction. There. 69 MP to cast that spell. It better be good. Yeah, it's been like that for a while at my Target as well, and it's really been downsized. Same thing for me. But this time I took a picture of it because I'm like, I need to, like... Yeah, they're bitching about, oh, physical game sales are down. It's like, have you seen why physical game sales are... Like, where are all the physical games? There's nothing there. You have to buy everything online on Amazon and stuff. There's no, like, point of purchase. Where's all the anime games? Where's all the RPGs? Where's all the other stuff you can get online? There's nothing there. You're really gonna make me backtrack through this dungeon?
I swear, we've been on the edge of our seats.
Well, I guess I don't fully backtrack. I could take the shortcut.
Inside that shield, that's where. So, you think you can transport us?
Not yet. The signal's still being jammed.
Yeah, exactly.
Please,
Yeah, the game printings are so limited. It's just, it's so skewed.
Our
It's
sensors
not
have
even
picked up
fair.
Kronos ships. They'll make contact in 12 hours.
General Alma's ship there?
Now, I don't want to make assumptions, but they may not actually be his ships.
Well, my Walmart's the same thing.
We'll stand
And I have a huge
Kenny
Walmart,
over now.
like one of the super center ones. Things are giant, and even their game
Apparently
selection's
some
terrible.
Kronos ships are headed toward us.
So we're off?
That we are.
I'm hoping that the PS6 launch is just like the game selection's terrible. I'm just rooting for that thing to fail at this point. I don't want it to succeed. I want them to learn a lesson. And if PlayStation goes under, it freaking is what it is. We've still got the preview. We still got PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 to some degree to keep us busy for the rest of our lives. There's a new move. It's cool looking.
A warrior must continue to hone his skills.
Oh yeah, the you mean the original statement, Chrono, or do you mean the one that they made today, where they were like, yeah, we're still going through with it cautiously. Cautiously, yeah, your asses are gonna be stepping on glass the whole time. I hope they regret it. Yeah, the one today was so corporate, such a corporate slop statement with the back. Like, it was just no life to it whatsoever. I think PlayStation fails to realize that most people, honestly, you know, no offense to the people that can't wait to get their hands on like the next Horizon game or like whatever the hell their actual, you know, Naughty Dog games and crap like that. I think they underestimate how much people don't need to buy an entire new console to play a new Horizon game. Or whatever the hell else they call their exclusives these days. I think they're about to learn real quick that people are going to be fine migrating to other platforms. Because as far as I'm concerned, when they shut down Japan Studio, that was almost like the death of PlayStation exclusives for me. Team Asobi is like the only thing they got left, and I'm gonna be honest. I think I can live without playing the next Astrobot game. I think I'll be all right. You know, that's like the only one that is like an exclusive series they have right now that will be, you know, I'll miss it, but I'll be all right. Oh, stuck, mate. Glow Epic. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, like, Astrobot was a really cool game. But I still like Astro's Playroom more. The first one was, in my opinion, the better game. It's like, I feel like Astrobot is kind of like okay ending here. They can keep going with it as a series, but I do feel like from here on out, I do kind of feel like the series is going to lose some of its charm. Because it's going to become too familiar, too much of a gimmick at this point. It's like, oh, yeah, there's the same cameos we saw in the last one. Because the last one had so many PlayStation cameos, it's like, how much further can they bring it? And if anything, it just makes me sad, because it's like, why celebrate PlayStation with Astrobot when there's nothing to celebrate? Head to the bridge on the Charles D. Gold G. Can I... Oh, thank God we have the communicator, okay. I wonder if I could have used that the entire time. Damn. A little crazy. I agree, Astrobot does need its own identity. I don't think the next one should really be a whole, like, here's the entire PlayStation IP again. I think it just needs to be its own thing. No, I haven't been shopping for PS3 games. I'd say this very moment is probably, like, one of the worst times to try and hunt for them. I think waiting a little bit longer, maybe like 6 months out, 3 to 6 months or something from now. Because right now there's still just a lot of hype around it. No, thanks, Chrono. Thanks for sub-gifting Epic. Hello? Oh, there we go.
What's the situation?
A fleet of 4 Kronos ships is currently on course for the Faithlessness system. At this rate, they should make contact with us in fewer than 7
And it
hours.
sucks because
4 of them.
when I was in Target, they had a section with a bunch of Astrobot merchandise, and like I didn't even feel anything. I was like, man, because to me, Astrobot is a character that celebrates PlayStation, especially PlayStation 5. But I didn't even feel like buying something Astrobot.
This is President Mutal of the Central Kronos.
Because I'm like, why? I don't know. I just don't. I'm not feeling it right now.
President?
Huh?
Wait, why would their president be here?
Serious.
It's my distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
It is surprising how
Allow
much
me to
Astrobot
introduce
merch
myself.
exists out there,
My
though. They
name
keep
is
making it.
Emerson T. Kenny, and
There's
I'm
just
the
so much
captain of this
Astrobot
humble
stuff out there. It's crazy.
Federation vessel, the
They have an
Charles D. Gold.
Astrobot mini fridge, by the way. I saw the other
no,
day.
sir, I assure you, the honor's
Like a
all
cooler.
mine. If you don't mind me asking, Mr.
Electric.
President, what is it that has brought you to this frontier?
Let's get right down to business. Certain high-ranking officials in our military have terminated contact with us. Despite our numerous attempts, we still have not successfully reached them.
Oh, PS6s will still be hard to get because scalpers are a thing. Scalpers are gonna buy stuff like that regardless.
Let me be clear.
And then, you know, the same thing that happened with the PS3 may happen with the PS6, where people were like begging to get rid of them after they bought them to try and resell because nobody really wanted them at first.
In contrast, General Alma is colluding with the anti-Federation faction of the military to incite a coup d'etat, and eschewing the charter is one part of their scheme.
Well, sir, that's our understanding of it, too.
How would Kronos ever have a future if we disregard it? It's impossible. We can't fight a civil war while simultaneously fighting one abroad with the Federation. What they are perpetrating is lunacy.
You saw Sonic Merch at Dave & Buster's ticket store? I have no idea. I haven't been into Dave & Buster's in a while. If it has Dave & Buster's logos on it, it would be exclusive. Anything else would not be exclusive.
I'll relay your request to our organization's commander.
They won't sell it to anybody, that's what I'm saying. The scalpers are going to be stuck with their PS6s. Or what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to end up selling them for like what they paid and take a hit. Personally, I think what PlayStation's going to do is they know the demand for PS6 is not going to be that high. They're going to purposely underprint it at first so that there's a artificial scarcity. And like it's like, oh, it's selling out everywhere, I can't get one. Well, yeah, because they barely made any. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to make a ton of them. They're going to make enough. They're going to look at their numbers and figure out how many people will definitely buy one, because I'm sure they're doing marketing and research and everything and looking at numbers. They'll make enough to sell to the people that don't give a crap about physical, so it appears that it's selling out everywhere. Believe me, they know what they're doing. They're not dumb. They don't want those things sitting on store shelves. They want it to appear like it's sold out.
Kronos isn't necessarily our enemy. It's General Alma and his faction that are.
What if it turns out both groups are conspiring together?
With technology this powerful and dangerous, you have to be careful. Misusing it could result in the deaths of hundreds of millions of people. Not only that, it could even destroy whole civilizations.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not...
That's a reason not to go to war?
I don't get angry at people that plan on buying a PS6 because it's their money at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, some people, like, they just want to play the games. We just need to be mad at PlayStation. It's PlayStation's fault. It's not... It's their decision. I personally, I really do feel... if they were just a little bit more apologetic about, like, a little bit more, like, forthcoming.
Thank you.
If their statement wasn't so, like, abrupt and then ignoring everybody, I think I'd be a little bit more okay with PlayStation going digital only. If they just explained things better, showed their reasoning a little bit better. If they would have made that announcement and then, like, the next day or the day after came out with another statement to help clarify and be like, listen, we understand, you know, this and that, like, try and side with their diehard fans. But the fact that they released that statement, went silent for a week, and then have still, up until today, been silent on the whole thing, like, making like nothing ever happened, I think that's what makes it worse. If they just would have been a little bit more open about it, I think I would have been like, you know what? It is what it, you know, kind of, it sucks, but it is what it is. But just the way that they treated everybody is what makes me really pissed.
The Kronos fleet's about to enter normal space. They'll be within Fate Creed 4's orbital trajectory in 5 minutes.
Understood. They're emissaries, so we'll welcome them as we would any diplomat. Put him on screen.
They're gonna train their Gen AI on streamers now? I don't even doubt it at this point. What, so AI will study me or something?
We have yet to
I don't
receive any
even doubt it.
transmission from Central Command.
There's no need for you to apologize. These things often do take time.
I appreciate it.
Captain, there's an incoming transmission from
Well, that's what
Central
most people
Command.
will do.
Put them on.
Most people will move to either PC or maybe even Xbox for that matter. If they don't feel the need to have a PlayStation and they value Xbox more, maybe they like their exclusives better, maybe they like Game Pass, maybe, you know, maybe they like the backwards compatibility program that they're going to implement. I think PlayStation is underestimating their ability to keep people in the PlayStation ecosystem today. Now, saying that 10 years ago, I would have been like, hell no, no one's leaving PlayStation because they had the best exclusives. But nowadays, it's like, psh. Like you can give me a free copy of the next Horizon and I still wouldn't play it. Right? Like and most of their exclusives I don't give a crap about. And I think a lot of people are starting to feel that way these days. Next God of War, don't care. I haven't even played the last one.
To ensure that peace is maintained. Thus, while we will indeed provide our resources to you, we recommend the utilization of non-violent methods with the opposition.
We appreciate the help.
However,
PlayStation lost a ton of its identity when they stopped making more Japanese developed focus games with Japan Studio.
As you wish. We shall endeavor to solve things peacefully, resorting to military action only if that proves fruitless.
Furthermore, the Charles D. Gold is by far the closest.
God, the cutscenes in this game are so drawn out.
Not only that, but
they're brutal at times.
Ship in our illustrious fleet. Therefore, Captain Kenny, I appoint you as the Federation's official ambassador.
I'll do my utmost to serve fittingly in this new capacity.
I can't really help you with PS5 recommendations. I would say, if I were you though, focus on games that came out in the last year or two. Because those games are going to have the lowest print run. So those ones will be the hardest and more expensive to get. The ones that came out in the beginning couple years of the PS5's lifespan, don't worry about those too much. Just really the ones in the last year or two. Because those have pretty low print runs if they're not a big release.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Captain Kenny, do the Federation proud. I'll send the mission details to your ship later. Please make sure to
Hello, Delk.
Understood?
Understood.
Dean, over and out.
There you go. I look forward to working with you, Mr. President.
As do I. Now, sorry if this is a bit too forthright, but let me share what we know about the sector in which General Alma is currently
Yeah,
hiding.
go ahead.
You already know where he is?
We haven't simply been twiddling our thumbs on
Sparrow
the
gets a
sidelines
physical,
for
so
long.
I do think most games that come out before January 2028 will get a physical. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, if it comes out by then.
Let me send you the data we have on it.
If we know where they are, I say we start heading there this instant.
Very well. We'll send a fleet of ships.
I prefer more traditional cutscenes in my RPGs. The only reason the cutscenes in this one are bearable is when Fiore is around, so we can kind of just like look at her. Otherwise, I mean, look at what are we doing? We're just like rotating the camera, looking at this for 10 minutes.
They have all our most advanced battle cruisers at their disposal.
At least when we have Fiore around, we could be like, you know,
Sounds like we'll need to fight
keeping us
tooth and nail to
occupied.
win.
Either way, our ship will follow dutifully behind you.
May we come out of this on top.
Maybe that's why they edited the game to begin with. They knew their cutscenes were going to be like so slow and boring.
Engines to half power. Once we leave this trajectory, cruise at warp 14 to the coordinates the President sent.
Yes, sir. Engines at half until we leave trajectory. Then cruise at warp 14 until
They
destination.
think they'll walk it back. No, they just said today they ain't.
It'll be a while until we arrive.
They thought long and hard about it apparently, and they said they're still going forward with it. So that's it. That's definitely. But that doesn't mean we need to be more quiet. We need to keep sending a message. And it also helps send a message to Xbox that maybe there's still time for them to course correct. Yeah, you can't skip any cutscenes. It's crazy. See, that looks cool. This game needed more of this kind of stuff.
Transmission incoming.
From who?
I don't know. It says the source is unidentified. Should we pick up?
Yes. On screen.
Oh, this guy.
I'm so glad you decided to come, Captain Kenny.
Well, if it isn't General Alma himself.
I guess he's going to be the final boss.
It is that you live. For now, my wish to face you in battle can be granted.
We've been dispatched as official ambassadors of the Federation. We wish to negotiate peace, not fight.
Negotiate peace? The Federation? Is that supposed to be a joke?
I'm pretty sure, even after completing the game, Because the speedrunners also can't skip the cutscenes.
It's true that I'd like to settle this with.
And I would assume that they would allow a category with like New Game Plus to skip cutscenes if it was a thing.
Away our sovereignty, and now you have the gall to demand our unconditional surrender with a straight face? When will this farce ever end?
We formed this alliance for the sake of preserving peace. None of the Federation's members would ever force you to join it against your will.
That's mere semantics. No matter. The time for debate has passed. Federation's nothing more than a government-run gang. Consequently, I have no qualms about using it as a guinea pig for our new space-time symbology. First, I'll slaughter you and the traitors who sold our home world. Then you know what I'll do? Use your corpses to
I just love how Sony is pushing like vinyl and record players and stuff right now, while also saying that they gotta kill games. Isn't that something? Why are video games the only medium that needs to kill off physical, but everything else is like pushing it even more so right now?
His location?
The asteroid belt from the data that President Mutal sent us, apparently.
What a grand gesture from the General. And see to it that President Mutal's flagship gets the transmission records and data analysis.
Yes, sir.
I estimate that it'll take around 16 hours to reach the asteroid belt where General Alma is hiding. No matter how we end up settling this conflict, it'll be settled by sometime tomorrow. I recommend you rest while you can.
Oh, I should check the, hold on, I should check the items. Last time they added some good stuff. I also kind of got to rebuy some things. They don't have good stuff here, though, for items. I'd have to go somewhere else. I just don't feel like going there. I'm just gonna max everything. Or maybe not max it, but let's just buy, like, in case I gotta craft something on the fly. If I remember right, wheat flour was needed for something, so let's buy more of that. Titans and nail. I don't think that's as good as what I have right now. How do I compare it again? Yeah, it's okay. It's all garbage. I played The Last Hope a little bit when it first came out, and I remember nothing about what I played. I'm sure one day I'll give it another chance. See what it's all about. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for the 3 years. Getting yourself the door-faced knob. Appreciate your support. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious that PlayStation wants to move away from the more... Oh, look at this. She'll be unable to return to Fake Creed. Oh, man. Are we really, like, in the endgame right now? Is that what this is? It'll be fine, right? I think this might be, like, the actual finale, maybe? But yeah, I think they started realizing that most of their people that they want to cater to are the sports and first-person shooter people when they killed off all the Japan studios, pretty much. an hour. Head to the transport. Yeah, ball and gun. That's like my favorite term. I love that. The ball and gun gamers. Took 2,000 hours. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I've heard that game is crazy if you're going for trophies and stuff. Have you played this one?
What are you doing here at this hour?
What about you, Fidel?
I just couldn't get to sleep.
Looking at the sights and
Me neither.
sounds.
You know what? We've come so far on this journey.
We have a whole 20
The
hours.
sky's pretty far, to say the least.
It's not just the physical distance. We've experienced so many things that no normal Rasulians have. Things we didn't even know were possible.
It's a cool scene. I like
and
the
we've
background.
learned even more.
That's true.
I swear, those days we spent hanging out with Ted and Stahl, they seem like they ended many eons ago.
From here, they do seem distant.
Recently, Fidel, I feel like you've been distant too.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, I'd imagine after playing a PS2 game
Yes,
that
you
long.
have. Some of it's out of your control, like what's happened with the war.
It's got to be one of your
with
top
Varia.
games, no?
You've set your sights on somewhere far away.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. That makes me sound like the villain here.
And what do I do?
Stay by my
I think the
side.
price of physical
For
media
all
will start
eternity.
skyrocketing.
I'll never ever forgive you if you try to leave me.
I think the trajectory is only up from here, yes.
Alright.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, I mean, if you mean games. If you mean other physical media, I don't really
safe
collect
area, so
other physical media much.
you won't mind if I...
But I know that
Save
those
this
markets
one
right now are
special
seeing like the
will you?
biggest booms they've seen in a while.
Please, Fidel. Stay by me.
Did it inspire me to play more Star Ocean? I mean, it makes me want to check out more Star Ocean games. Like, I've played most of the Star Ocean games, it's just that I never really make it far in them.
That's not enough. Your pathetic policies cannot save Kronos. Why can't you see that you're dooming our people to be Federation slaves?
Here we go, get ready for another 15-minute cutscene of talking heads.
Have you no
Hello, Ost.
backbone? A craven fool like you has no right to rule us. There's nothing more here to discuss. All that's left is for us to crush the Federation and Kronos' lapdog government.
From what I understand, voice actors, especially around this time, were not very well paid.
I'm sorry I couldn't do better, Captain Kenny.
If we haven't convinced him by now, I doubt we ever will, Mr. President. The only option we have left is to engage them.
Indeed. I knew it would come to this.
In that case, sir, could you please order your ship to retreat to a safe distance? I'm confident we can handle the fighting ourselves.
Thank you. And best of luck.
Have a good night, Delk. I recommend going to
Captain,
Arcade. I'm not familiar
3
with
of
it.
the enemy
Sorry
ships
about
look
that.
to be going on the offensive.
Got it. All right, people. Time to get this operation underway.
Listen, like, if you're paying attention to the collector markets right now, if you've been seeing what's happening with, like, vintage and Pokemon cards, trading cards in general,
Fidel, your group will do it
if trading cards can skyrocket in the course of, like, 24 hours,
Now open an audio link between our
there's no telling what video games can do, right? Like, they're kind of in that same collector market.
This is Emerson T. Kenny, captain of the Pan
I don't know if video games will ever get to the point of, like, how crazy the trading card stuff is right
My
now, but
vessel will serve as the Kronos Governmental
we'll see.
Forces flagship, as directed by the
Trading cards are even
Federation's
worse than
Central
games, in
Command
my opinion,
and Kronos'
in terms of price
President
swings.
Gonzal. It's up to every last one of us to ensure Kronos remains at peace rather than plunges into chaos. So let's go out there and give them hell.
This has got to be the final dungeon right now.
Time to get this operation underway.
Oh, it's a retro gaming store in Dayton, Ohio. I'd say to go for it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, so. Generally, I think older generations will go up first. So if you're focusing on consoles to collect for, always go with the older first, because those are more likely to see the most attention. Because nostalgia is a pretty strong thing, right? There's more nostalgia for 6th gen over 7th gen. Thank you, GC. Thank you as always.
As a soldier, you should know that giving the enemy more time here would be fatal.
Well, I'm glad I got a lot of you here to keep me occupied and busy for the finale of this game.
Excuse me, Captain.
At least I love the combat and the music in this game. The story kind of lost me a while ago.
Area is the only thing fueling their resistance. Therefore, if we defeat Alma and get her back, they'll lose their reason to fight.
That's easier said than done. Alma's most likely barking orders from the safety of their base, situated on that large asteroid. The shield around it will make an approach impossible.
Actually, it just might be feasible. While we were traveling to this,
You know, we've been standing in this room for about 20 minutes now.
the data on space-time symbology we accumulated. I theorize that if Relia were to use her power, we could manipulate space-time in such a way that it neutralizes their shield. With practice, it could likely even disable the whole thing. Her current skills, however, should suffice. We can likely
I'm gonna, it's hard to find them, but I'll always keep an eye out for like 20 to 25 hour RPGs. Honestly, anything sub 30 is perfect. Because you can wrap it up in like 5 or 6 streams. It's not terrible.
Come on, Relia. Let's go save Feria together.
If I can save my sister, I'll try hard to get it right.
Emerson, please get us ready to infiltrate their base.
Can do.
Let's go.
Delacroix, prepare to transport us to the coordinates we got from President Mutal.
Sir, you have a fleet to command.
Fury, this could be one of the last chances we have.
Sorry, Delacroix. General Alma calls. Don't worry. You'll do a
Because if
great
we don't get
job
any more
instead.
cutscenes where we control the camera. One more for the road.
Deck 2. Transporter.
Is garage sale hunting a good way to find games? Personally, I don't really do it. I don't find it. It's too stressful.
Manipulating space-time?
Too much gas, time spent driving around and usually finding nothing, or people showing up before you and getting everything before you do. It's not really my thing anymore. Some people love it though. Depends where you live.
Thank God it was Fidel.
What about him?
It's good that he was the one really opened up to around everyone.
Agreed.
Yeah, if you got a lot of cutthroat people around you, like, they'll show up before they're even supposed to be there and ask about video games. Like, I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I'm okay with just buying online on eBay. That's good for me. Or conventions once in a while. Thankfully we can save after that long cutscene.
To start, we'll neutralize the shields.
I'm ready when you are.
An early bird that got a Virtual Boy and a Game Boy in the box. Yeah. See, that's the kind of stuff I'd rather just live my life without like, imagine if you showed up to a garage sale and you were like, "Oh, do you have any video games?" "Oh, sorry, someone was just here 5 minutes ago. I had a complete in-box Super Nintendo with Chrono Trigger, and they bought some game called Chrono Trigger." Like, could you imagine? Would you be able to live with that? Come on. Yeah, I'd just rather not even know.
It would appear
Imagine knowing that you missed like some insane gaming deal by 5 minutes. I'm alright. Let the resellers have it.
To get closer while Relia has her force field up. Do you think that would help her neutralize Varia's field?
According to the scanner, the field's effects deteriorate quadratically with distance. Thus, the closer Relia is to her target, the more likely she
How do people find out prices on things before the internet? So Funko Land and such would have a price guide. So they'd literally give you pieces of paper in the store that told you what the games were worth and like how much they were asking for them. It was pretty cool. You can actually find them on eBay if you're curious about them. Just look up Funko Land price sheet. But back then, things were so cheap, it was just like, if a game wasn't brand new, they were usually very cheap. There were not a lot of games that were actually expensive. It was like just second-hand prices.
We're going to use a shuttle and fly right into the enemy's home base.
Absolutely out of the question. It's too dangerous.
Too bad for you, but we're going to do it.
I request that next time, you take me instead of Lieutenant Triciani. Also, if I may speak freely, sir, I'm quite shocked that I don't get to accompany you to the grand finale.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, and you know, the crazy thing is, these days, it's not even the game collectors that are after games, it's all these resellers in general. Like, there are tons of people, because it's a big fad now, to just go, like, your full-time job is reselling shit that you find at thrift stores and garage sales. So you have people that are buying games that don't know shit about games. They literally just like look at the game. Is it a sports game? No. Okay, scan it with my phone, scan the barcode, they see what it's worth, and then they buy it. Like, the barrier to entry for reselling games is so low now that literally anybody and their grandmothers are doing it. So it's just so competitive. That's why I barely bother even going to any of the, like, it's just fun to go sometimes and look around, but I never expect to find games in a thrift store these days. Board the shuttle in the cargo bay. I mean, look at what happened to Pokemon and other trading cards, but especially Pokemon. The people that are bum rushing these stores and camping out, they don't know shit. They don't even know who Pikachu is. Right? They just go because they know that they can make money on every single piece of cards that they buy. It's just a reseller's paradise for most hobbies right now.
Bridge to the captain.
What?
I've uploaded a projected route to your shuttle. Please take a look at it.
How thoughtful.
You prepared to start, Relia?
You'll have to keep your signature-G activated the whole time, but can you do that?
I can.
Good girl. You're not alone. We'll get through this together.
Yep.
I'll open the doors for you.
Thanks.
Yep, you just keep examining Relia.
We're ready for takeoff.
Wow, an actual cutscene. They are so rare in this game. This may only be like the second or third actual cutscene in this game.
Concentrate solely on this one finger.
Okay.
Now, sync your breathing with mine.
I actually think the story in this would be a little bit more enticing to pay attention to if it had more cutscenes like this. I just prefer these kind of cutscenes in my RPG rather than just standing around.
Shade of the furthest rock back on the right.
He's right.
They just breathe a little more life
By
into
all
the
accounts,
characters.
The thing looks to be a man-made structure.
You have a good pair of eyes on you, Victor.
The King's Chosen often operate at night.
Is this a setup? Let's take the plunge.
Yeah, pretty low budget game. My favorite JRPG? Well, I would really need to replay most of the Final Fantasy games, because it would definitely probably be Final Fantasy 7 or 9. But I'd need to replay both of them to know. I feel like it would be Final Fantasy 9. That's why hopefully next year I'll be doing like my Final Fantasy marathon at some point. Or even like towards the end of this year, but it's going to be kind of busy in November and December for me, playing other games.
And now give back Feria!
So the whelp decided to show up after all. How interesting that he didn't turn tail and run. Now we'll see who the true master of space-time symbology is.
Fine with me.
My cause is just and my victory's assured. History's proof of that. Enjoy your downfall.
Let's go. Feria's waiting.
Alright, this is probably the final dungeon of the game. Oh yeah, definitely, because we have a shop in the dungeon. So I'm pretty roped into this at this point if I'm under levels. Damn, that's a huge increase. Okay, we definitely take that. Found that in the last dungeon. Wow, what do you know? They finally... Usually it's the other way around. They've let me find the Mithril Rod in the previous dungeon and then gave me the ability to buy it. See, that's how you're supposed to do it, game. You don't give me the ability to buy it and then 2 minutes later I find it in the chest in the next dungeon. Same thing with the Orb of Antiquity. Everybody's endgame weapons. Endgame armor. We're just going to stock up on all of it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to afford all this. Let me check this. The accessories are always garbage in this. Alright, who's most important here? Probably Anne. This, we definitely want that on her. Alright, I had just enough to pretty much equip everybody. The only thing I wasn't able to do is give Relia something. But I guess I could sell all my old weapons. I don't think I ever sold a single weapon in this game. Wait, is Relia... Oh, I thought she was like... Everything was raising her stats. She didn't have much equipped. Even after selling all those items and only give me like 30,000 gold, you really can't sell much in this game to make money. Ah, 3,000 short. Alright, hold on. I'll just sell the signet cards. I'm never going to use that crap. Alright, had just enough money to outfit everybody with all their best armor and weapons. So you can't say I'm not prepared for the endgame. The only thing that would hold me back are levels. Oh, this game was doing that to me all the time. Like, I'd buy an expensive weapon and then the next dungeon they give it to me for free. favorite Western-made RPG, that would probably be one of the Elder Scrolls games. I really love Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim all fairly equally, because they all mean something different to me. But I'd probably say Skyrim at that point.
Maybe an 80 out of 100.
I've played EverQuest on the private, not the private, the time lock progression servers. I like EverQuest and all, but I'm gonna, like, I was ready to play EverQuest Legends, but then I watched a 1-hour review of it, and I'm like, the person was going over all these intricate details about the game, and I'm like, am I really ready to play EverQuest right now? Like, that, it is such an endeavor to undertake EverQuest. It's kind of overwhelming. Holy crap, that damage. What in the world? Don't tell me it's going to be another huge difficulty split here. Last dungeon I breezed through everything. Now I'm getting one-shotted against these things. Like, what is even going on? I think I might be holding off on EverQuest Legends. I'm still, like, casually playing Monsters and Memories, which I've really been enjoying. EverQuest Legends, I just looked at it and I'm like, damn, this shit is pretty advanced. Like, it's definitely an EverQuest game for people that understand EverQuest already. And I wouldn't say that I'm like an EverQuest expert. So I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Oh my god, they interrupted the heal. Great. I think we've just made our way to a overpowered dungeon. Not gonna be fun. Yeah, I think I'd rather just play Monsters and Memories. I think I'm looking forward to that more than EverQuest Legends. I thought EverQuest Legends was like a brand new EverQuest, but it's literally just EverQuest 1 retooled to play it solo. I didn't know that's what the game was. I thought it was something completely new and fresh. Yeah, the balance in this game is crazy sometimes. Like, last dungeon I felt like I was completely overpowered, and now I feel like I'm under-leveled against those robots. Unless they just are supposed to be that hard. I just gotta go Fidel because the AI doesn't spam his good move enough. Let me see if I ever got more of those experience boosting foods. Lemon tart, there we go. I don't think I can make the other good one. I can only make one.
That's it?
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can make more HP potions. Yeah, that one's important. I can only make one. Did I not buy the right items? Oh boy, that's not good. If the final boss is a pain, that could be an issue. I needed nectar. They don't sell nectar on the stupid spaceship. Ugh. They should totally give nectar. Avian Rage. Uncaged projectile concentrations that relentlessly track their target like a flock of enraged sparrows. Fists of Fury strike an enemy so rapidly that streaks of light trail your punches. The penultimate strike knocks him in the air to set up the finishing blow. 26 strikes? Holy crap. 26 hits? That's like the biggest hit number in the game. I gotta go with that. I say it every time, and then I always default back to like her other moves, but that just sounds crazy. Alright, so we're definitely gonna try that. Yeah, I can't imagine balancing an RPG meant for... Actually, you know what? Can I go back and heal and save? Might as well, right? Oh, shoot, they respawn stuff. Does that mean I'm gonna have to refight the robot? See if I can sneak by. Okay, can't sneak by. Well, let's try the new move. Well, she's definitely hit... Holy crap, that's a crazy move. Okay, that is probably the best looking move in the game. Damage sucks, though. But it looks cool. Her fast-hitting moves are so weak.
Elimination successful. I love her.
Finish never did. Felt massively short. Oh, fell massively short. Interesting. Yeah, that game did get some really bad reviews back when it first came out. So I'm sure there's got to be some truth to the bad reviews at the time. Oh no, they respawn the... and I can't get around it. So the more I chain this ability, the more damage it does. It's 100% bonus damage if I don't screw it up. Man, this move is crazy though, I like it. Even though it's not the best damage move. For single target, it's not terrible though. Better once I can chain it a couple times. Cancel bonus. It just sounds like a train is like going chugging down the track.
Could have been worse, I guess.
I'm okay.
Oh, not that way. Please, dungeon, don't be too long. Yeah, one of these days I'll play Never Did. I believe I ended up picking that up during the 360 apocalypse. Oh, people are dying. That's not good. Healer keeps dying. I might need to main her for this fight. Because the AI just isn't quite good enough to know how to juggle reviving with magic and using items to revive and heal and all that stuff. It's actually a pretty delicate balance in this game. Jumping between knowing when to heal and revive and when to use an item and when to use magic. See, like right now I'm doing 2 revives. One character is going to revive one character with an item, one character is going to revive with a spell. So both get revived at the same time. If you play this game, maining Miki as like the main healer, and also being able to play her as a damage dealer is actually something I wish I did earlier. It's actually kind of fun. If you like playing the healer role in like MMOs, I'd recommend it. Because it really feels like you're playing a main healer in an MMO with this game. Do I really care about items that may be down these paths? I guess I do. It could be like a new ability or something. Endgame ability. Shoot, you know... Oh, Arcana Sword. See, what's that? Don't tell me it's something better than the super expensive sword I just bought. I can't believe this game. I just bought the Mithril Sword, which was like... what, 40, 50,000 golds? And then 10 minutes later, they give me the Arcana Sword, which also has MP reduction. This game's funny. It is definitely... that's their way of saying, you ain't skipping no chests. We're giving you endgame equipment. There's permanent stat boosting items I don't think I've used. Oh no, did I sell them? No, I didn't sell them. Should still have them in here somewhere. Are they under consumable? What are they called again? Wait, where are they? There they are. Alright. Oh, that's right. This is like magic defense, right? I guess we'll give it to him. Defense. Give it to him. He's a tank. Intelligence. Attack. We'll give it to Fidel. Man, you don't get a lot of permanent stat boosting items in this game. If they're going to give them to you, might as well make them a little more prevalent. Oh, let me swap to... Gotta make sure I got the right reserve rush selected. Otherwise it does, like, nothing. I just love watching the HP bar, like, slowly tick down while I use this move. It's not the most optimal move, but it's fun, so I'm going to keep using it. It's like, it puts Tifa to shame. I'd love to see Tifa punch that fast. Anne versus Tifa, who would win? Valiant Mal. Yep, another endgame piece of equipment they could have gave me much earlier. Successful guard, damage taken negative 10%. Alright, that's definitely for Victor. So I have him set to guard a lot. Alright, one other thing that we can do, because I have 5,200, is level up our rolls a little bit. What would be more beneficial right now? Wait, let me see who has what equipped. Attack Advocate. Oh, I forgot I still have Berserker equipped on Fidel. No wonder his damage is crazy. Man, that makes me wonder how Anne would be if I put that on her instead. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Forgot about that. So she's going to lose a ton of defense. If anything, leveling defense devotee to help with that might be good. Wow, they keep unequipping things from her. I guess there's really nothing that I want her to have. Alright, hold on. So we definitely want her to have as much HP as possible. Ooh, I did not realize that I just used all of my... Damn, that took a lot of points. Alright, that's it. 40% HP. That's all I can level on her. It's gonna have to carry me. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. But she does have... How much? And is now up to almost 20,000 HP. I don't think I want to equip any of this to him. Take more actions, more physical, or automatic attacks. I don't think that's what I want on him, though. I want him using his abilities because they're so strong. So I don't think I want anything equipped. Alright. Time to see how Anne is when she has plus 80% attack. Oh man, you know they're gonna put some good items in here. We gotta go down here. Oh my god, that damage increase is crazy. Holy crap. She is going to melt big enemies with this now. It used the first time I used it, it was doing like what, 50 to 80 damage per hit, and now it starts at like 200 per hit. She's gonna be crazy with this. But I lose 80% defense.
I am without limits.
Yeah, whatever licensed songs they played in Sonic Frontiers, I didn't even recognize them. Probably for the better. It would have, like, could have potentially ruined the scene for me if it was, like, a licensed song I knew. The enemy is, like, lagging while they're trying to get up while I'm using this move, by the way. I wonder if that's intended. It, like, slows their frames of animation down. Please don't tell me I came all the way down here for no reason. There better be a chest in this room. Okay, there is. I think I need to combo this, though, with this move so I can build the cancel bonus faster. Okay, so here's the question though, why would I use the other move when the throwdown bomb attack does like 9,000 instantly? I guess just for the flashiness of it. Solar signets. Explosion. Drop a seething, blazing ronder down onto your target and have it violently detonate, incinerating enemies over a wide swath. Sure. Yeah, we'll teach that to the healer. Sounds good. She needed a new move anyway. Hope the final boss is not that difficult. Because this game can definitely wall you. and give you no way to go back and like grind. Swordsman's Manual 8. Man, they're just giving me all this endgame stuff right now. Air Raid. Or Dragon Roar. Summon a furious dragon to attack an enemy in front of you. Excuse me? The dragon will let out a blood-curdling roar as it charges. Come on, how do I not take that one? Victor finally gets a cool-ass move. Or raise an enemy into the air and then loose a wave of energy. I think they forgot let. Let loose a wave of energy that both slams him to the ground and blasts nearby foes. Hell no, we're taking the dragon. Not a chance. And they saved all the good stuff for the end. Alright, so... I'm just gonna set that shit to both close and far. So he's more likely to use it. Maybe rare though, because I have him set to defend a lot. I actually kind of want to like switch to him just to see it right now. Oh, there's the dragon. That's cool. Damn, they're going down quick. So that's what I mean, this game, the story and the cutscenes and all that is unfortunate, but man, the combat is just... It's fun. Like, it's chaotic, it's fun, it's just so much craziness going on. So over the top, the combat. It's actually me and Miki here. They're actually... Good Fury. This will be a good AoE fight. For Tornado. Nothing in there. I agree. I'm more in the boat of I can get through a game with a bad story as long as the gameplay is fun. For RPGs as well. Damage on that is not terrible. That move is just so... These endgame abilities are so crazy. At least they make you feel powerful at the end of the game like they should. Face signets. Drastically restore the HP of all party members. That almost feels like overkill because the HP that's restored is already so high, but you know what? We're definitely going to take that for the healer. No matter what they offer me, I don't think it'll be better than that. I don't know if anybody else can use Faye anyway. No? Okay. That's your endgame AoE heal. Sure, that's going to be overly flashy. Yeah, I look forward to eventually playing Lost Soul Side. By the end of the year, probably. Maybe sooner rather than later. Have I played Deadly Premonition? Yes. I streamed it last October for Horror Game Month for the first time ever. I played the Xbox 360 version on Series X, and I loved it. Yeah, I was a big fan of that game. One of the better games I played last year for October. Uh-oh.
So, are we shut in?
I'm not sure if my playthrough for that is on YouTube. I can't remember. I don't know if that's one of the ones that I uploaded yet.
This far. Such
might be.
Magnificent specimens.
If I played that towards the beginning of the month, it might be on the main channel.
Thorough experiments I've been designing.
It might be on my second channel. I don't. If it's not, I'll have to upload it.
You say that, but without us, your Simba form there wouldn't exist. In truth, we deserve your gratitude, not your malice.
Are you even capable of thinking of others?
Please, don't get incensed over nothing. It'll adversely affect the results and ruin all my hard work. This is our latest Simba form, engineered with the data from the past. I'm
She has a hard time connecting the hits down here. Choo-choo, we're just coming on through. Alright, AI. Okay, I was gonna say, you're not healing fast enough, damn it. And the new healing ability sounds crazy. Love that sound effect. Ah, her hips don't connect. I'm stunned. I'm gonna actually cast Arcane Weapon on Anne for the first time. We're still stunned. Okay, maybe that's part of the battle. That's not good. That's definitely not good. But if they die, they can't be stunned anymore. Yeah, I didn't get the explosion yet. Let's see how that looks. That's like the move that the boss was using on me earlier in the game that kept killing me. He's too high, I can't hit him. Almost dead. Oh, I didn't think about, do I have my item that lets me earn more experience? Where is it? Can I not use that here? I don't think I can. A new roll, you say? What could it be? 4 HP when guard break, perform more strong attacks. I don't think that's it. I wish they would tell me what one I just learned, so I don't gotta go through here and try and figure it out. 1% chance to ignore target's defense and mentality. Maybe that one. Hang back against foes weaker than me. Probably not. Martial? That sounds new. 5% chance to null 4 elemental damage. Yeah, I never taught that to what's her name? Impair allies' judgment, greatly impair own judgment, attack plus 30%. No, we're not doing that. These are just standard ones we'll just get and throw on somebody. Whatever, it's 1% chance. Take it. Got a level Crusader. Can't level it. I need 400. Alright, it'll just make her revive more often, which I think is still worth the trade-off right now. Can I save after that? Also, how do I get up there? It's actually pretty rare this game lets you save right after a boss fight like that. Usually they don't let me do that. Yeah, the music in Deadly Premonition was, that one definitely sticks with you for a long time after you beat that game. Stuck in your head for months. Another crazy weapon. Oh, she don't have a weapon. In-game weapon. Damage to humanoids, plus 20%. Okay, it would have been nice to get that earlier. And what do you know, we're not going to fight humans. Let's do this. I should use one of the other rush moves that would have targeted everybody. That was a mistake. We're also going down so fast now. Oh, I'm out of MP. No wonder I can't use it. Her pulverizer move does take a lot of MP. Check for an item. No item. guess it's fairly easy to keep everybody's HP and MP topped off on this. Wow, that just instantly killed him. Okay. Might need the main Wiki for this one. I'll leave it to Beaver Song. A good way of describing it. Full of clubs. You're just in time for the thrilling conclusion for this game. What is that? Did I finally get something good? Fill reserve gauge by +1 unit. Sure. Let's do that. If I'm gonna use Anne, maybe I should give her the ace ability. Since I seem to be maining her at the moment. Yeah, I do have a physical copy of Blue Spear. I don't think I have it by me here right now, but I do have a physical reproduction of that game. Maybe I'll stream that one sometime. But the thing is that it is still sealed, and that game is worth quite a bit if it's not opened. I'd be more inclined to sell the sealed copy and try and get a used one. Right now, it's just like so over the top. I love it. Also, giving her ace is now making my reserve gauge go up so fast. Yeah, I think she's gonna be my endgame carry for the rest of the game. There's dragons, laser beams, like I can't even tell what the hell is happening right now, but we won the fight. Explosions, the end game combat in this is just so crazy. It's like, how can you look at that and not be like, yeah, that looks kind of fun. Who's next? Try to get in the middle here and bombard him with this. Build my meter up with this first, my cancel bonus. Do it hits multiple and builds really quick. And then for the final hit, I move into this, and then it does a ton of damage.
Just as I expected.
Yeah, it's visually it looks like one of the best Game Boy Color games out there. I'll definitely play it sometime. Cyclone berries, bring it to the air. I don't think that one's new. Or is it? Oh, it is. He just has too many aerial launch attacks. Bloodstorm Revolution. Swing your weapon around, generate a whirlwind that draws foes towards it, and last rate. So yeah, so we want that to help him tank. So we'll do that. And that. That I passed on the Steam machine. I tried to get into the lottery to pre-order it, but I wasn't selected. So that's fine. I mean, not the end of the world. There's just stuff exploding everywhere. Who's getting their next endgame weapon or ability? Tiger Fangs. Damage to beast plus 20%. Don't mind if I do. We better fight some beasts. Alright, this is it. This should be the final boss. Got all the stuff already. Last minute level ups. Unlocked a new role? What? Why don't they just tell me the role? They're so bad about that. Probably one of these. Oh, it's this one. Defense plus 8. Yeah, a little late for that. Did I play Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube? Didn't play that one, no. Played Pac-Man World 3. Actually, I can't remember. I may have played like an hour or two of Pac-Man World 2 years ago as like a viewer request. Can't remember. I did save the game, right?
This again?
I must admit, you're all brimming with puissance. Will that puissance, however, aid you against my
I wasn't
new
looking, and
subject.
at first I was like, wait, what did he just say?
Finding out.
Cut the crap.
Look, guy, all we want is an audience with the General as soon as possible.
Sorry, but I can't let you do that. The General is a valued financial contributor to our research. You'll simply have to participate in our experiments a little longer.
That's not her. Faria has a different space-time symbological psi-wave pattern.
How very discerning of you to notice. As you have likely surmised, this one is a clone. But don't assume that she's any less formal.
It's very Xenosaga-esque.
But perhaps you should be less concerned with her identity and more concerned that she has her sights on you.
Sorry, I got my sights elsewhere.
We've only ever succeeded in producing one of these. You think this is a good idea? Won't the General be angry with us if we use it without his permission?
Not if we win, he won't.
Yes, but if we
I'm
lose...
pretty convinced this is why Fiore is in this game. For the cutscenes.
No matter. Let the experiment begin, I say.
I can't tell what the hell is happening right now, but we're doing damage. Fidel is doing like way more damage than, and I'm not gonna lie. Digimon show? Oh, that's fun. There's only one character I don't really like the English dub on. It's like an Elvis impersonator voice. Other than that, I like the dub.
My dear sister.
My Digimon stuff has been going crazy on the card game channel, as like, you know, as far as crazy goes on that channel for me. It gets more views than my Pokemon stuff right now. Guess there's a lot of Digimon fans out there these days.
For I now know you're an imbecile who chooses personal gain over the greater good. I have no need for someone with neither morals nor dignity.
Sir, please wait.
Based on your past achievements, however, perhaps you deserve one last chance.
You don't mean to. No. Please, sir.
Love the voice
I
acting
beg
here.
of you. Don't. Anything but that.
Why do I get the feeling there's going to be another boss fight and then another boss fight? Probably 3 boss fights. So here's the bad part. The longer these cutscenes are, the worse it's going to be if there's no save, because if I die on this next fight, not only do I have to redo the one with the girl, but I have to watch all these cutscenes after.
Nowhere real, it seems. I'd say they use space-time symbology to create this place.
Another dungeon?
Probably a parallel dimension.
Oh no.
Dimension? Bingo. This whole
All right,
dimension is
still
in
got-
waves
still got
only
more to
get
go.
off when space-time symbology activates.
I could get used to this. Oh, how good it feels to be the pinnacle of progress. I don't give a damn about Alma anymore.
Feels like a boss that would have been in, what's that game that I played earlier this year? Romeo's a Dead Man. Man, I was kind of let down by that game. What a shame. Whoa, okay. Alright, we need to not lose this fight, because then we have to redo the last one and watch the cutscene. So let's maybe main the healer. Because they just got one-shotted. Cool song. Sounds epic. People are dying instantly. This is not good. Another one of those crazy difficulty spikes. I'm just gonna spam kill with her. Crap, no, don't kill her. Can't kill me if I'm spamming heal. I'm literally gonna spam it. Oh, there's a cooldown? Ooh, they're actually giving me... I can't spam it again. That's the first time the game's ever done that to me. Maybe she was in another cast already. Kind of sucks that I can't use a fighting character here. I just can't trust the AI to heal and revive when I need it to. Like, I'm still casting spells with her. That big fire move is the healers, as are those spikes there. But I just can't trust it. Ooh, wow, okay. Yep, that's why we can't. I gotta stay back and make sure I'm reviving. Especially because I can't get any reserve rushes doing this. Maybe when I don't need healing, I'll swap to Anne to help with that. It's risky though. Do your thing, AI, heal. Revive. Good. Actually, the AI ain't doing too bad of a job healing here and reviving. I do have the skill on her though that like makes her prioritize that. Okay, she's getting a little shaky here. Yeah, I switched to her, did the heal, got everybody back up. Taurus Thrasher. It's so hard to get trophies in this game, by the way. That's like only the 8th trophy, bronze trophy I've got this entire time.
What an utter disgrace to humanity that guy was.
This game looks great. It has its moments.
What say you, Captain Kenny? Is this distorted cosmos not the perfect stage upon which to enact our final encounter?
You never miss a chance to show off, do you?
There may be 7 of you now, but how many will there be when you reach me?
7.
If you even do, that is.
I believe he wants us to pay him a visit.
Then let's take him up on that.
Can I please have a save point? Found a rift in space-time and continue from here. You may travel to either Fidel's house or Chrono's sickle. What? Okay, that's interesting. How do I heal? Can everybody rest in the bed with me? Yeah, everybody sleep in the beds. All 7 of us. I guess this is the true, like, last chance to do things you gotta do. Yeah, let's go shopping before we save the world. Or the galaxy in this case. So how big of a dungeon are we talking? Is it a dungeon, or is it... I think it's just a boss fight. The in-game timer says I've been playing this for 17 hours, but that's not accurate, because there were a lot of times where I died and had to reload. So there's definitely several more hours on that, because you lose a lot of progress when you have to reload. So it looks like it will clock in right around like 20 hours. Operate. Feels like I'm playing Final Fantasy 13 right now. It's very similar looking to the endgame in that. Oh boy. That's a full of enemy. I actually want to see... Let's see what his rush looks like. I haven't seen it yet, I don't think. And a bunch of sword flashes. Uh-oh, Miki's dead. A lot of people are dead. Uh-oh. Batteries. Oh yeah, that fast travel would have saved me if I died there. I'm not gonna complain about that. Platinum's 200 hours because of the battle trophy. Oh yeah, 1 million button presses. Yeah, that's insane. Someone else was telling me about that. That sounds miserable. So do you just sit there spamming the button pretty much for like 100 hours? Like, how many of those hours would you say is just trying to spam the button to get that one trophy? Yeah, I was wondering if you could do it with a turbo controller as well. But I guess not everybody has a turbo controller. Sleeping through most of it. Oh, so you did use turbo controller? That's still crazy though, having to spam a button for 25 hours. Switch characters just to have some fun. Let's do Victor. He doesn't get enough time to shine. Let's do some dragons. You were sleeping through most? Wait, so how did you sleep and still have it working? Ooh, okay, that looks like it's gonna be a tough fight. I think we got a main Miki here. I hit the wrong button, not good. Looks like a freaking, like, kaiju. Oh, okay, so there's a little bit of an exploit for it. Only 5,000 experience for that? Are they serious? This looks cool. Man, I wish if more of the game looked like this, then we could have been like, yeah, this really feels like a Star Ocean kind of game, you know? Just the problem is most of it is in very mundane looking outdoor areas. Alright, that's definitely going to be the final fight. Couldn't even throw me a bone with a full heal. Actually, I've learned my lesson. I should make this a second save, because if this guy is too powerful and I gotta grind, I'll regret it. Alright, here we go. See if it's a 1, 2, or 3 phase boss fight.
to see you in person rather than through a screen, Captain Kenny.
Don't get ahead of yourself, General.
Little girl, have you no intention of returning to my side? And you,
I
well,
think this may be the last cutscene we have
To be with Fidel and Miki.
to admire
Not
Fury.
you.
Who'd ever take the side of a man who uses children as tools? People's lives aren't toys for you to play with.
the time for talk has ended. Harriet, bestow your power upon me. Vice Director!
Yes, sir.
Listen, you can blow her up. I don't really care. We can roll the credits right now.
I have no sister. Your orders, General. Feria.
Lend me your power, minion.
Please don't be too big of a pain in the ass. Also, by the way, the longer this cutscene is, if I lose and have to reload, we have to watch this cutscene every time, so hopefully it's short. Alright, good, it's pretty short. Alright, let's see what his gimmick is. Hold on. Oh, I can't access settings in here. Okay, I'm turning off the music. No damage. Okay, what's your gimmick? Okay, so tell me what to do before I waste anything. I love how they're like, yeah, our attacks are doing nothing. Let's continue to waste anything. Oh, but I could tell this fight's gonna be a pain. Because if I die, we're gonna have to listen to this every time before I can do damage.
Now that we understand the methods, we can easily be accomplished with mind control or by injecting the necessary hormones.
Guys here talking about hormones and stuff. It's like, alright, cut to the chase. Do it yet, really? Come on. Do your little screamy girl thing.
Get up. Get up, Relia. You're just gonna leave your sister like this? No matter how many times you fall, just believe it and get up. Take control of your own.
Really, this is the final boss. You gotta do what you're told. I love how they're all just fighting in the background. All this is going on. Alright, so hopefully we can kill him first try so we don't have to watch this again. Alright, now we go crazy. I like the song. Alright, I do have an item, I believe, that buffs attack big time. Or did I use that earlier? I think I used it earlier, shoot. Sorry. We'll just, we'll buff someone's intelligence. And that stun is so useful. chaining with both Anne and PeteDorr right now doing cancel bonuses. It's actually pretty cool. It's going back and forth doing the most powerful move.
Well, now we know this will not be a dull affair. Very well. It is time.
Yeah, do your transformation into a big dragon. We know. Dragon, Minotaur thing, what's it gonna be? I'm calling a dragon. Or that. Shimigami Tensei Nocturne cosplay. I'm just gonna pretend that you guys can see what's going on right now. Just know that I'm cycling between Anne and PeteDorr right now. Cycling between the most powerful moves, doing cancel bonuses. If I activate one ability switch to the other character while that animation is going off, I do the move with the other character. And yeah, we're just gonna do that until we beat the boss. I was wondering, that's what the speedrun uses for strategy in this game. Just like character swapping stuff. Thanks, Jeremy. Uh-oh. Jeremy forever immortalized in the finale of this game's VOD. Second form? Come on, we know it's coming.
Vice Director!
Please, sir, if we go any further, we'll obliterate the subject's gestalt.
Do it! How dare you!
You know it wasn't JRPG enough for that to be the final fight.
My way, you worthless cretin!
Okay, I mean, not quite a dragon, but close enough. What a very, like, one-winged angel kind of esque design that is.
How invigorating! With your last breaths, prostrate yourselves before me!
Yeah, I'd rather not. I ain't prostrating nothing. Oh, not this again. He's taking no damage. What now? Oh, because he's merged with her, right? Shoot. What did you say? Try to neutralize their force field one more time? Yeah, do it. And while you do that, I'll restore people's MP. Oh, just do it. Stop complaining. We're all gonna die. And I really hope I don't lose this fight, because the thought of having to rewatch this again will be dreadful. I mean, when I mean rewatch, I mean you have to do all those fights again without being able to skip any of these scenes.
Do you want your sister to be like that forever? I know. You can do it.
You still have an objective to complete.
I applaud your will to rise, well. Too bad you'll just be cut back down.
Open your eyes, Feria, please!
No!
Aurelia, I beg of you. Please. Please kill me.
Don't
Fine.
run away!
I'm fine with it.
Fight! Fight against his control! Break free of it!
Silence, whelp!
I believe in you, Aurelia. I always have. And I know you can rise up with Feria if you truly want to.
We can beat this man if we fight together, Feria. I believe in you, sis. And I believe in both of you. I do.
Well,
Bastard Fidel!
I guess we're glowing now.
See now that you are my real enemy all along!
That and your executioner.
Alright, please don't be too hard. As much as I don't want to, I may have to main Mickey for this fight. Or at least use her a lot. It is kind of cool that you can bounce between two different characters at the same time and maintain a different cancel bonus on both of them individually. It's gonna take a while to kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to juggle between Fidel and Miki back and forth. Like, use her to heal and revive when needed. Deal damage with Fidel and Anne when needed. have HP? Oh, I got 4 of them. Man, this guy takes so much damage. How many more of these? I have 9 more revives. He's not even halfway dead yet. Oh my god, he's only getting tougher. Oh, shit. She died. Oh, that's not good. I should have never went off of her. Damage. No! He's killing them almost instantly. Gonna die again. Oh my god. What is Fury? Okay, get over there and do something. I think Gears Edai will come to PS5. Gears Edai? Gears of War? I have no idea, probably not. I just can't keep Fidel alive. Please stabilize. Finally, God. 6 damage. MP up for N. And the second I do that, Miki dies. Great. And now I can't use my items. Jesus. Come on, come on. Get away from that boss right now. And died so easily because she has negative 80% defense as well, we can't forget. Yeah, I'll channel the well the best I can. Away from dying. Damn, I couldn't get that heal off in time. You saw I tried to like buffer it in anticipation.
I will take you down.
Don't die, Anne, please. He's so close to being dead right now, please. Please. Look at his HP. Oh, they're gonna die. Uh-oh. They got her. Why do they always gotta make it so intense right as these bosses are about to die? Die. Everybody's stunned. Come on, he's got like, what, 1 HP literally right now? The hell? Oh, we got him. Alma, Annihilator. A new roll for what? Game's over. I guess I leveled it up. Well, that was definitely worthy of a final boss fight. That was no joke.
Win, didn't we?
I had to do some crazy party management there.
His strength is dwindling. His wave patterns are getting astonishingly small.
Luna! Chris! Kronos is
Oh,
destined
please.
to crumble!
Don't do another form.
Should I perish here?
Brawn alone can't win all wars.
Likewise, my fascist assailant. I'll be observing your lot from on high. Repudiation to you. Honor to Kronos!
Particle effects.
Fidel, thanks a lot. I didn't.
Could you imagine if I would have died right there? I just want to remind you that it would send me all the way back to the battle with the little girl. We'd have to do the little girl, watch all the cutscenes, fight the guy where he doesn't take damage for like 5 minutes, and then he finally can fight him, watch all the cutscenes, and then fight this guy. Like, it would have been about a half an hour I'd have to redo.
Maybe mentoring Dad.
That's why I was so on edge about that fight.
Like Beryl was when I was young.
Relia, I'm so sorry.
That was the last save.
What's more, I should thank you. My wish was answered due to your... grow up and be... the joyous girl I couldn't. Variant, no.
There's like no emotion between these characters because you didn't really see them interact enough throughout the game to really care. Look at them trying to do some Final Fantasy X stuff right here. That is such a Final Fantasy X kind of like, oh, Tidus is hugging her from behind and then he like dissipates. Same thing. Even though, like, they can't really touch. She's like a hologram there.
Don't be so sad. Since I'll be with you in your heart.
Final Fantasy X's gotta have one of the most sad endings, though, for, like, an RPG.
Captain's log. Space date, November 7, 537.
Oh man, I should have played this game on November 7th.
Our mission in the Fate Creed system has concluded. With the death of its leader, General Alma, the rebellion collapsed in upon itself. The coup d'etat ended in abject failure. The Kronos government was able to regain its authority.
The best way I can describe this game,
President Mutal declared that
it's
Kronos
like playing a single-player MMO,
thus swelling our ranks,
where you don't care about the story. In MMOs, typically, right? So you just like tune it out, but you have fun with the combat, and that's all that matters. And like leveling up and getting new abilities. That's the best way to describe this game.
It is now abundantly clear that the Federation is at a major crossroads. It is only a matter of time, I assume.
Except in this, you can't speed through the cutscenes and story.
Federation to henceforth take. Kronos was officially inducted into the Pan-Galactic Federation. And while the Kronos incident that engendered the Alliance was certainly noteworthy, it was not the only seminal event of Space Date 537. The year also became known for various progressive reforms, which would serve as defining points of Federation policy for years to come.
So let's take a bet. How long is this final cutscene? 20 minutes, probably? No, it can't be that long. Maybe 10
Because
minutes?
the planet is not sufficiently civilized, it will not be recognized as a legitimate member of the Federation. As we influenced the planet to a great extent, though, it was designated a protectorate. I plan to ask Command to appoint Victor the Inspector General of Fate Creed. I cannot imagine there is anyone else in the galaxy better suited to the job than him. Now that I mention one Fate Creedian, I should probably record what happened to the rest.
Yeah, I was just very in the mood
Everyone
for a
involved
turn your
in the
mind off
incident
kind of
proved
action
ready to
RPG, so this fit the bill.
After all,
Because, you know,
they
Skies of
were
Arcadia is a very
outside world.
slow turn-based RPG. Like, it takes a while.
Besides,
So I just needed something
unanimously
faster
decided
paced
to
to
come of
fit
their
the
own
bill.
accord, which is what I was hoping for anyway. Miki's currently studying her heart out to become a science officer. According to Anne, she's got a real knack for this sort of thing. Already understanding the basics of symbology doesn't hurt either. If there's anything that holds her back, though, it's reading and writing. You can't be too hard on her, as she didn't grow up with the Terran syllabary, but she still has a long road ahead of her. Victor was able to enlist in the Federation's military, and based upon his distinguished record, he was appointed as an instructor. Considering he's a citizen of an underdeveloped planet, this is a historic accomplishment for him. Personally, I'd like to see Command put him in charge of overseeing his home planet, but the decision ultimately rests with him.
Yeah, the budget for this game is definitely
Thanks
pretty
in
small.
part to an endorsement from Dr. Crew, Fiore was accepted as a researcher in the newly built Symbological Genetics Laboratory on Moonbase. I say accepted, but the whole facility was basically established for her sake. Her knowledge surpasses even our own scientists.
Fiore, best character.
So I assume they're more than happy.
I wish
to
some of the
take
other
advantage
character
of
designs were as, like,
There's no way they won't
interesting as
introduce a
hers.
few breakthroughs with her working on
The other outfits are very, like, by the
All
books.
is quiet on the Anne front.
She just
She
stood out
continues to
way
work
more
as a
than the other
science
characters
officer
for
under
obvious
the
reasons. Like,
Charles
her outfit is just so
Her
crazy.
looks are what sealed the deal for me when hiring her. But I'll be damned if she isn't one capable science officer. Once I'm finally given my new assignment, I won't hesitate to bring her along. As for me, the myriad and valiant deeds I performed in quelling the Kronos Rebellion earned me a promotion. Nothing's official yet, but word around the water cooler is that I'll become an admiral. To think, me, with my own fleet. What's more, the ship they'll assign me won't be any ordinary one. It'll supposedly be equipped with some rather snazzy technology.
I wouldn't pass the analogs and make
experimental
any new
warp cut. I guess that
FPGA
goes to
system.
show, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules.
Star Ocean? Did we ever figure out what the Faithlessness was? Maybe it's the player didn't have faith in this game. You gotta have integrity and lose your faithlessness in order to beat Star Ocean. Integrity and faithlessness. How hard is this to platinum? People are saying it takes like 200 plus hours. I think you have to beat it on every difficulty, and then you have to hit a button a million times. Wasn't Fidel's name in the faith part of it? Maybe. All I know is I love the name of this game because it's just so weird. Well, final review. Do I recommend you guys play it? I'd still recommend it. If you thought the combat looked fun, it's definitely worth playing. I'm still disappointed they never gave me the Valkyrie profile music, though. I'm pretty pissed about that. My box said it was supposed to come with Valkyrie profile music for the Day 1 edition. Yeah, you pretty much play this for the combat and the music. That's it. Story, I tried to like it and pay attention to it at first, but man, this story is not very interesting at all. Some of the environments are pretty cool. The early environments I like. I like the environments where it's like got the waterfall in the background and the sunset, and like it would have been so much more memorable environment-wise if you didn't have to backtrack through most of the areas like half a dozen times. The backtracking is insane in this game. I think I would have much preferred this to have no backtracking and cut out like the 6 hours of backtracking that are probably in this game. So yeah, so what? It would have been a 15-hour game, but it would have been better. air juggle enemies and boss. Yeah, I feel like I kind of found my own OP combo with Fidel and Anne there with those. I was using 2 moves at the end of the game to beat the final boss. Anne's like super punch combo and Fidel's also like super slash combo. The combos that do like 20 hits each. Cycle between the 2 of them back and forth. Done. But yeah, there's a lot of aerial moves in this game. I couldn't really find the aerial moves that I liked, but I could see how you can break things with that. But if you're ever looking for a fun... I'd say at minimum you're going to have to put 20 hours into this game, because you will have to grind. There's no 2 ways about it. I mean, unless you're aware of some broken combos or you play on easy. If you're playing on normal, this is a 20-hour game. Because there are areas where you're just going to be too weak to kill the enemies. They're going to one-shot you. And you will have to do... I'd say there's probably about 2 to 3 hours of required grinding in this game. But hey, at least we got one of the, like... I think this is an RPG that you don't see many people play, stream, or beat. Like, this is just such a unspoken of RPG these days. Tales is another series I haven't played too many of the games for. The only ones I've really put meaningful time into are Tales of Fantasia on Game Boy Advance, Tales of Vesperia. I tried Symphonia back in the day, I couldn't really get into it. And then I tried a couple of other ones that... like Berseria and all, like, I don't know, I struggled to get into most of them besides Vesperia. But I'm inclined to play Tales of Destiny 1 and 2. I feel like I would play those first and next. A bit more older school than the newer ones. And oh yeah, and then I played Tales of Arise. That one I was liking the first stream I did. The second stream I stopped liking it as much. Forget my problems with it. I'm probably done with the Tales games, honestly, at this point. Like newer ones, I'll just play older ones. Tales of Legendia? Yeah, I didn't try that one. The only Tales you ever enjoyed was Arise after you decided to never watch a skit again? Oh, so those, like... So in other words, the parts where the characters talk to one another? Did you just feel like those just, like, bogged down the game or something? So you just started skipping them? So you're saying post... What do you do post-game in this? What are they going to let me do? Go do side content, side bosses or something? Can't imagine what's left to do. Tales of the Abyss, yeah. Yeah, if I play any Tales games, it's going to be older ones. I was very into Vesperia at the time. I just loved the characters a lot in that game. More credits? Where is that? Oh, jeez. Oh, here's where they're gonna copyright YouTube. Whatever, it's fine. It's not like I'm gonna make anything on a freaking Integrity and Faithlessness VOD. Take my money. We can play the Weeb song. It's worth it. We beat the game to hear this song, so we might as well. I'll tell you one thing I really liked in this that I appreciated. As chaotic and like button mashy as that combat looked, my thumbs never bothered me the whole time playing this game because the combat was so simple. I wish we had more RPGs that use a combat system like that. Literally, you can have 4 different moves equipped to either X or circle. You either tap, or you hold, or like you got to be close or far. The close or far thing I wasn't too into, but like just tap or hold, that's it. I love that. The combat was so simple. And looking back at all these, like, oh, you remember this character from the game, right? Man, such generic characters in this game. The story was so forgettable. Have you played Tokyo Xanadu? I have not played Tokyo Xanadu, no. I've played Xanadu on the N-Gage. What is it? Xanadu Next, I think it was called? But no, I haven't done Tokyo Xanadu. Appreciate the bits, crazy. Assertion is the most famous post-game ever. The super boss. The only way to survive is the max level and 100 hours of item creation. Really? Damn. Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass on that. Even the final boss was for, like, the character himself was kind of, like, lame. Anyway, you don't play this game for the story, that's for sure. I think we understand that. If you like the customization, I really like the role system in this, like customizing your characters, like what kind of buffs you're going to give them. Tons of roles, you're always unlocking roles, and every time you unlock one, you're like, ooh, that's interesting, or ooh, that's a cool ability.
Fidel's now
Oh, good thing I didn't quit
studying
ahead. I
to
wouldn't have
become
got
an
my
officer
trophy.
in the Federation's military. Truth be told, we'd already accept him as a foot soldier, but he says he won't settle for anything less than being a crewman on a battleship. Now, I'm not one to balk at lending my friends a hand, but this is a battle he needs to fight on his own. Prove that I was right to believe in you and get your butt up here, Fidel.
Wait, it's still going?
Hey there. Your snack's ready.
Excellent. Either when this is done.
You'll burn out studying like that.
Miki, you barely try at all. I bet you'll never transcend Emerson Aran like that.
Why don't you transcend Fiore? Wait, what?
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing important. I said we should both try our hardest.
Yeah, let's.
Imagine Fidel missing that.
Finished.
Over his head.
I'll take
Didn't
that
even
snack
hear
now.
it. He's like, nah, I've already got my eyes on someone else. You know who. Now, if this was a real old-school RPG, they wouldn't let you go back to the main menu. They'd make it sit on this thin screen and make you hard reset the game. Which, nope, pressing the button advances it. To continue your adventure in Eternal Spirit, load the data you saved after arriving at the deepest recesses of Chronos Sickle. Turn to the entrance at the parallel dimension, and then transport to Charles D. Wait, so they're saying if you want to continue the game, don't fight the final boss and like go back and do the shit you want to do and then come back and fight the boss? Is that what they're saying here? I guess it would make sense, because how would they go on fighting when the game already concluded? I give this game a 7 out of 10. That seems about right for this game. Alright, probably never going to play that again. Since the last time I tried playing it, I made it like a third of the way through the game and then got stuck on the end mission and gave up. But came back and conquered it. Really cheap physical, by the way. Not a hard game to get. Alright, I'm not going to end the stream. I'm going to, the YouTube stream is going to end here because I don't want the VOD continuing on after this with like what I'm going to be looking at. But I'm going to continue the stream on Kick. It's been a while since we did a Kick exclusive like ending bonus stream. I'm just gonna go on PSN and look through like the new games and stuff, just for like the next half an hour or so that we can keep up with what the hell's coming out. Maybe they got some new trailers or something. So let me link you to the Kick stream if you want to hang out for that. But yeah, the other streams will conclude here. Thank you everybody for hanging out for the conclusion of Integrity and Faithlessness. I'll see you all tomorrow for eBay if you're not coming over to Kick for a bit. And you have a good night. See you on Kick, maybe.